Hello there and welcome back to Strange Antiquities. Now, last time we did our day-to-day operation of the shop. First day, no problems. Had a bit of a problem customer at the end who we didn't give her what she wanted and she went off in a huff. And then the very next day, she had kidnapped our cat and was holding it for ransom for this artifact that she wanted, and we still didn't give it to her. We did meet up with her, didn't give it to her, managed to use another artifact to get some memories out of her head, it's like a whip thing out of her head, and found out where Jupiter was, our cat, went and rescued her, rescued him, left the poor girl a little bit emotionally beaten. I don't know if that's the correct term. Basically, she had a little bit of a mental breakdown and we left her in the woods. And I don't know if that's going to come back to bite us in the backside or not. We're going to find out. We'll just play it by ear, see what happens. So, in this episode, we're going to be starting off by looking at the card that we drew at the end of the last episode, as well as trying to solve the desk puzzle, because we now have 4 tiles that we can put into the desk. Now, I think there's probably an order to do them in, and I think I might know how to work it out. There seems to be a pattern. We're going to check that out when we first jump in. So, please grab your fidgeting snacks, curl up something comfortable. Come hang out with me as we jump straight back into Strange Antiquities. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. So, here we are, back in. It is Sunday, and we have our 4 tiles, lovely here, and we have the card. So let's have a look at this card first. Although, first of all, hi Jupiter. Also, welcome back, Jupiter. Welcome back. Also, I am an idiot, because I had a look at that one before. Sorry, we're just going to have a look at this figure. I'm looking at that symbol. I thought, oh, maybe it's such and such. It's not. Quite a storm out there. It is storming quite profusely. Yeah, I thought maybe it's a stylized version of truth. Little did I know, I didn't even notice to the left of it is that exact symbol, that square and the X, square above the X. It means strength. This has something to do with strength. I'm a fool. Let's put that back on there. And we have, yeah, we've got these things as well to think about. So this has to do with this as well. Another 3 artifacts to go on here. So it's like another secret door. So I'm rambling on. Let's put that back there. And we're going to have a look at this. Now I think this is a set of buildings. I'm assuming that's going to be in the middle. So if I go explore. And let's bring this card up. If we find this building here, we can probably find, I mean, although I suppose that's quite unique as well, that alley. I'm assuming it's going to be in like the right orientation here. Let's check out the right hand side of the map. Don't think it's got to be open map, because we've got it's not the catacombs, and it's definitely not the mansion. It has to be here. So can we find one of these buildings? Also, that thunderstorm's really relaxing. It's crazy how relaxing I find thunderstorms. Now I'm hoping I'm just not being a fool and we're in the right spot. And we are actually meant to be looking at this map. Feels like that should be easy enough to find, because it's a building with or it's either a street. Maybe it's a street. maybe the white bits are like the paths themselves. I would have thought I would have seen something like that, because that's a building. That would be a building with a gap in the middle. And I'm just not. It's not jumping out at me. With it there, with that one, the twinnings. That's the alley. That's the thing there. So twinnings is the one at the top. Then we've got to the left of that, further south. We've got that. So that's that one there is that. Then it goes up into like a key kind of shape, like an L shape. And then a little square at the top. So that's that. So it's either this one or this one. That's there. So if we do the points, it's either here or here. I'm going to guess that one, because it's in between the three, so leads straight down from there. Diagonal is these. Diagonal is these. I'm going to guess there. Alright. It was one of the two. I'm glad I guessed right. It was either the one, that one, or the one slightly south of it. When I draw back the curtain, I'm unable to control my exclamation of horror. Behind the dark red velvet is a silent, squirming, seething, massive eyes. Oh, God. All shiny and wet and alive. Fear takes hold before my mind catches up and I understand what I'm looking at. When I do, I realise it is looking right back at me. The object I'm looking for sits on a small shelf below and the eyes watch as I snatch it and get out of there as fast as I can. You know, more power to you. I don't think I would even have picked up that artifact. I would have seen those eyeballs. Look at them eyeballs. Look at them eyeballs. I would have seen that and I would have just left. I would have just left. I wouldn't have taken the artifact. I think that might be evil. I'm getting a vibe that that might be evil. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a bit of a look at it. Well, it's made of stone, which is good to know. And it is pitted, so it's old stone. It's not carved. It's not like hand carved. It looks like it's been seen some weathering. It doesn't smell and doesn't sound of anything. What vibe does it give? No vibes at all. Okay. That symbol's going to come into play. Should we pull it? Should just pull this. Let's just pull the symbol. So that is not those. It's basically looks like a key kind of shape. I'm just getting the vibe that it's evil. I might be wrong. I've been wrong before, and that is nothing. Unless I'm just missing it entirely, like a fool. It's not planetary metal. It's not phosphorus. Oh, lovely. A lovely symbol for urine. I didn't realise there was a symbol. I didn't actually realise there was a runic symbol for urine. Poison, if that's upside down. That kind of matches, because that's the thingy with that. Although it's the wrong way around. But just because it's the wrong way around doesn't mean that it's incorrect. It's poison. I'm going to guess poison. So I'm going to put you up there. I get heebie-jeebie vibes off you right now. And we haven't even started the day yet. We haven't even got our first customer. So, let's have a look at these. There is a pattern, and it's just a matter of finding the right pattern. Because it seems to be... It's not trying to find the start. So if we start at this, find the next one, which is there. So it goes circle, hourglass, double hourglass, then moon, sun, moon booby, I don't know, half boob, whatever you want to call it. Then that, then back to, then that, then the Z, which matches that, then that, which matches that, and then the D, which matches that, and it recycles, so it goes back to that one. So I'm going to guess that this is going to be that one, and then we'll go around, follow it around. What comes after the Z but before the D? After the Z, before the D is the arrowhead. And we'll follow all the way around to the bottom there. And again, after the double thingy one and before the D. Okay, that might be... No, before. Oh, okay. I just realised it's going clockwise, so when it reaches here, it's still doing the same pattern. It's just going from right to left instead of left to right. So it's that's the start of the pattern. Do, which means this one. Done. Let's just touch a thing. What are you? Okay. So I can put that there. Oh, this is the compass we need. Okay. This is the etheric field, thaumic fields. All thaumic objects was a field of sorts, although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thaumic lens. This has to be a thaumic lens. These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over the years. So is that tied to this? I mean, it could. I don't think it fits there. We're missing part of a note. Missing part of that note. So that's 3. That is thingy one. So this comes into play with the symbology and the thaumic disciplines. So we can adjust this. So if that goes to the middle. So if we do Dionic, move the little big one up to the top. That one stays put. And we'll go the little circle. So that's day. So that is the double, which is a Dionic. That is a Dionic field pattern. So that's what that one looks like. So what can we work out the... Work out the rest of these? Can we get a triangle? Do we have a triangle? We do. Triangle. So the big circle is... I want to try and see what that first one is. So big circle at the bottom. Sorry. Big circle. Little one at the... I'm getting confused. Confusing myself here. Let's bring it across. Bring it to this side. I wish. Do you know? I wish I could make it a little bit smaller. So we're doing Selenic, aren't we? So this little circle needs to be at the top. So that is celestial. Selenic has the same has that wavy pattern, it has 3. Okay, cool. I'm getting sidetracked this. We should actually go and help customers. I'm going to put this away right now. I'm just going to put that away. And we're going to mess around with that at a later date when we actually need it, because we need to open up and help customers, Jupiter. We do. Or Corvin's might. I think that might be it. We couldn't confirm it though, because I think that's what she wanted. We think we finally located the wreck of the Ryan out in the lake. Sadly, our funding has run out and we can't afford expensive diving equipment. We put our heads together and wondered if there was another way. Are we breathing underwater? You're our last hope. So we need something to go underwater. I'm sure I have something. Ecumenical. Actually, we should look at to be fair, we should look at this. Are we looking for water? Athabori, Moonheart, Moonmind, Noptic. Don't know if wood, Wixic. Sun's just be both song, wisdom. Oh, underwater. Ascus. Okay. This is what we're looking for. An ascus allows the bearer to breathe underwater. The sensation is said to be most unusual since it requires one not to breathe at all. Those that use an ascus for extended periods sometimes forget to breathe once they are back on dry land and subsequently pass out. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring, sometimes called the halo, stays warm. So it's cold in the middle, but the ring stays warm. So we're looking for something with a core and a ring. So we don't really have a lot to choose from, do we? I mean, touch, cool, warm, the core of the item is cold to the touch. So the core, would the core be those, like the gems? But the ring, sometimes called the halo, stays warm. I mean, that's warm and cool. That's also a thing. Should we just try that? Also, I don't think we can. I don't know if we know that symbol. Can we have a look at that? Let's move that to one side. Looking for symbology. What symbol might you be? I don't think we have anything that's the direct match. I don't think we've got anything that arsenic. Oh, I just realised these are symbols for platinum and bismuth and stuff like that. That's cool. I don't think we can work out that symbol. I mean, cold. I mean, we do have the thing for the weather, which is that one. That's tied to the weather. Basically, that one. So, excuse me. I know I'm taking up a lot of your time. I'm glad I'm not on a time limit. Okay. So only other thing to check is the gems. Blue. Yeah, that was the wrong way. Pale blue or turquoise, a stone of water. I'm going to guess that one. I think that is the most logical guess that I have right now. It is not that one. Okay. I mean, it was worth a shot. So it is not you. So you can go back on the shelf. And I don't think it's you. Definitely you're not in that section. You're not in the restricted section. You're all known anyway. So it's talking about a ring. Could it be? Cool and smooth, surprisingly warm. Could that be it? The core item is cold to the touch, but the ring sometimes stays warm. I mean, try it. Okay, it's that one instead. I thought that was a light thing because that lights up. The item has a ring. Close inspection reveals the ring is warm, whereas the rest of the item is cold. Thank you, my dear lady. And is that a Gaudian siren? Although these items are similar in form to thaumic needles, Gaudian sirens serve a very different purpose. They create a strong compulsion like a siren's call that can be used to divert attention. Okay. Thank you very much. And you are, let's just label you now. You are, you're not evil, and you don't really have a huge downside. I mean, technically it does, because people forget to breathe. It doesn't kill them though, it just... okay, I'm going to put it in blue. We're going to stick to our guns, we're going to think it in blue. So that is in Ascus. And you can go up into the hangy section. You can go into the blue hangy section. Because you have a downside. Even if it's not evil, you have a downside to it. So off we go. And actually, hold on, there was another picture than that, wasn't there? I forgot what it was. Oh, Gaudian Siren. Yeah. A display of Gaudian objects in the museum history in Undermere. So we might have... I was going to say maybe that guy. Maybe that one or that might be one of them. We might actually have one of them. That might be... It doesn't have any nails in him though. That kind of looks like that guy. Who knows? Let's shut the book. Move that to one side. I love the fact that we've got found our compass eventually. Hello, Rowena Hardwick. I'm close, but I need more power. I need since Cedric's thunder and quickly while this storm's raging. Since Cedric's thunder. Do I have one already? I don't think I have. I'm sure I thingy that one. Is that the one with the... no, I don't want the guy. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. No, thank you. Cedric's Thunder. Is that the one with the... Okay, maybe not. I thought maybe there was one of these that smells like sulfur. I think that's it. I thought it might be in this one, but it's not. It's something else. Alright, since Cedric's Thunder is used to store the power of a single thunderclap, alchemists have been trying to harness this power for centuries, and there are rumours that some have indeed successfully used it to transmute base metals into gold. They are placed on the tops of mountains to charge them during storms. Gemstones can be used to prevent the charge from waning over time. So we're looking for gemstones. I mean, only one with gemstones we've got. That. 2 green gemstones and then that. But it's not a... It's not a vessel. Wait, it doesn't say vessel. Gemstones. So what gemstones is this? Turquoise gemstone, which is... I just realised I covered that up there. So what gemstones are linked to thunder? Pale blue. Okay, so that's a water one, so let's ignore that. It might be that, you know, has something to do with weather. Stone of earth and nature. Nothing to remark on those. Nothing to remark on that. Raised detailing. Smooth. It's a green gemstone made of bronze. Is there a one for lightning? Death and decay. Strength. Night and darkness. Protection and enveloping night. Fire and fury. Anchor between body and mind. Fourth eye, stone of sight. Earth and nature. Calming stone, peace and safety. Water, dark purposes. Fire, light, heat and life. Stone of containment. Maybe purple. Containment. Contain. Oh, we're looking for one with purple. Do I have anything with a purple gemstone though? Also, I'm just guessing that it's a thingy one. I'm not sure we have that. We don't have anything else with a purple stone for containment. I'm going to guess this, but I think it might be wrong. We might have to go out looking for something. No, it's not. Okay. It was a guess. Also, we found this as well. This is something that we found, but that, I don't think that's what we're going to need. I mean, I could... No, I didn't think it would be. I get one more shot before we have to do the pull puzzle thing, and if I do get the puzzle, I'm going to have to skip it. I will say that, because obviously that... I forgot about these boxes. I forgot about these boxes. So it definitely has purple. It said purple was for containment, wasn't it? Yeah. Purple gemstones. Symbology. If that is lightning. Thunder. Okay. I need to move these boxes back up here because I forgot I had them. They're off to one side. I believe that's the item you're looking for. That's synthetic thunder. Similar thunder appears on the clasp. Amethyst gemstones, stones of containment, can be used to prevent the charge from waning. Again, we've only got one there. I think a thormic needle. Cool. We found out about a thormic needle before we actually found the thormic needle. Thormic needles are controversial items that are rarely used. They can reach into the mind of the recently deceased to give an impression of their thoughts before they died. Curiously, the weight of these tall items decreases when heated. How are we going to heat it, though? I mean, are we going to use a flame on it? I mean, we could. Right, so it's Saint Cedric's Thunder. You are green. Saint Cedric's Thunder. And you can go up into here. Can't believe I missed that, like. So we seem to have artifacts over here. And we could put it... I'm going to put it there. I'm going to move that candle up there. And we're going to put that there. I'm going to put that one next to it. Hold on. We're having a bit of a sort. We're having a little bit of a sort. Because I can put them there. And I put that there. You can move left into there. Box. What do I do with the... What do I do with the other box? Let's put that box there as well. There we go. So we can not exactly forget about these, but these can be off to one side because we've already identified them. So these are unidentified. Those are identified. Problem solved. Ish. I'm nowhere near thinking I have spent way too much time trying to sort these things. Let's thingy. Oh, Francesca's back. I've been trying to get a hold of an Ambra. Before she vanished, Verona said it might have something to do with my patients. Also, it had almost slipped my mind, but then I remembered that there's one right here in Strange Antiquities. So you're after it. Eli told me himself he keeps it locked behind ethereal key. Ethereal key? Okay. I don't think I have the key. If it's an ethereal key, then I don't think I have it. These items cause mental fog, with withering of intellect and thought. They are too slow. They are slow to work, requiring several hours to have any effect. Though prolonged use, they can cause the whites of the eyes to turn black and the subject to become deeply disoriented. They produce a noctic field. Okay. So noctic. Ethereal key is the other thing. Let's put that up there. So... no, that's curses. Noctic. A noctic field. Okay, so symbology. Let's go into individual or noctic of the night. Okay, so if I put that there. Okay, I don't think we have an ethereal key. I'm wondering, is that the key to the naughty cabinet up at the top there? So let's do... that shuts the thing. That's turned off. That's turned on. I wonder what that... I wonder why we'd need to turn it off. Anyway, let's think that out. So we're looking for noctic. So... big circle there, little circle at the bottom, looking for square. That is the noctic field. So if I turn that off, if I bring an artifact across, does that generate... It generates a field. Okay. Alright, so that's why we need to turn it off. So that's what a noctic field looks like. It's a spiral. So that's our guide. That is what we can think it's... So that is not a noctic field. I wonder if that's not a noctic field. I'm sorry, lady. We don't have an ethereal key, though. That's the thing. Can we get an ethereal key? Okay. Full moon, half moon, total eclipse. I don't know what to do with that. Okay. I don't quite know what an amber is. But it does mention a Noctic field. So Noctic was the spirally one, wasn't it? Not that. No, I don't think it's going to be that. We're just going to have a look at it. That's a weird wavy one. I don't think I've seen that pattern before. We need one with a spirally... Again, I haven't seen that pattern before. Doesn't have that kind of field. Are we looking at this? Nope, doesn't have the spiral. Nope, not the right kind of field. Oh, no, I don't want you over there. I want you over here. That has a Noctic field. So that's a Noctic one there. Because that has the spiral, so that's Noctic. So what are those symbols on it? I don't know what she means by etheric key. I'm worried that she means it is that thing up the top. I don't know what to do with that. Right, so we're looking for that symbol. Upside down triangle with two legs coming off it. Cold. That one was a bit hot, wasn't it? Heat. Heat, cold. Nature. I don't think it's that. Do you have... You don't? I'm sorry, lady. It's taken a little while. You don't have that one either. Different symbol. These are all sorted out, aren't they? Yes. I don't think I have. I don't know how to get into here. Jupiter, do you know how to get into this place? I wonder if it has to be something up here. We said locked behind ethereal key. And I don't quite know what that means. On the same note, I don't know if I have access to the key right now. I'm sorry, Francesca. I'm going to have to get back to you on this. Just hang out a little bit longer. I'm wondering... That had Noctic field in it. I'm wondering if we've got to solve this. Now we've got access to this. Can we put some 3 items with these 3 fields in? And then unlock the ethereal key? I mean, maybe? So that was Noctic, so that diurnal. So I'm assuming celestial and individual. So we're looking for... This book's in the wrong spot. wish I could like shrink it down. So I need access to things there. Can I put that on there? No, I can't. I can't put it in there though. It sucks that it's in the middle here. Right, so we're looking for the three rings. So if we go Mentic. So we want a triangle. So that is Mentic. By accident we got that room correctly. So Wixic is that one there. And that one at the top. So that's Wixic. Okay, so we need triangle, big circle at the top, little circle at the bottom. So that is Dradic. So that's a celestial one, that's Dradic. So do we have a Dradic artifact? I'm hoping it's not 3 specific artifacts, it's just the fields. I mean, that can go there. I'll put that there because that's the 3rd one. That's the 3rd field. So there. Yes. I'm sorry. I've just shoved that. I've just shut the door in your face. I'm sorry. So we don't know that. Okay, so that's solved. We can get rid of that. Okay, we haven't done anything with that, so I'm going to put that down there. Okay. Let's shut that up. Go DT and leave no zone. Okay, so this didn't really help us out a great deal. Nothing to remark on that. Warm and smooth. Gold DT and lady of stone. Hold on, what field does this give? That gives a Mentic. That was Mentic, wasn't it? A Mentic field. I don't know if that helps me. Because that'd be an ethereal key. Sorry about that. I locked you out. I was just having a bit of a mess around. I'm sure Amber's going to be an evil thing. It's, well, not evil. It's going to be like it's locked away. It has to be up here. I have no idea where to find the ethereal key. I'm going to... No. Okay, we're going into a puzzle. I'm going to just cut this out entirely. Okay, so we are back. I'm just going to thingy that there. Because I don't know what that's for. Okay, yeah. I skipped that little puzzle because it is notorious. I've known it for a little while. Every time I put that in an episode, it is copyright claimed because it uses copyright music. So I'll just cut those out entirely. You've seen one, you've seen them all. So we are still looking for an Ambra. I swear, ethereal key tells me that it's behind this. And I have no idea how to find an ethereal key. Now, do we have a... I'm going to put you up there. Do we have a thing for an ethereal key? Okay, an ethereal key is designed to be hidden from prying eyes. When activated by moving the object in a circular motion, the key is revealed by its gemstone of light. These are rare items not generally known about outside Thaumic circles. Gemstones of the night power the concealment charm. Gemstones of the night, gemstone of light. That rhymes. So, a gemstone of night and a gemstone of light. I don't know if we have. Those are all accounted for. It's not going to be right. Gemstone of night, gemstone of light. I mean, we'll have that. Could that be an ethereal key? Ethereal key is designed to be hidden from prying eyes when activated by moving the object in a circular motion. The key is revealed by its gemstone of light. The gemstone. Fire and light. Heat and life. So that. And then the dark one, does that have Strier? That does have Strier. Stone of night and darkness, some who fear it, some who are seduced by it. So it has those two, and then the purple one is the moonstone. Protection and enveloping night. Okay. So this could be it. Hey! I'll take that, thank you very much. And we now have access to the naughty section. I'm sorry, bear with me 1 second. We need to think of that. This is an... I think you're alright. Ethereal key. Now I don't know if we're going to have to use this for it. Is this just for us? I'm going to put that down there because I think that might just be for us. I'm going to put that in it. No, we'll put it there. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to close these drawers because we won't need them anymore. Not right now anyway. So we have the ethereal key. So now we need to go back to find an Ambra. And we need to look for the Noctic field. Do we have that set up already? No. Not that one. We're getting involved here. We're getting well and more involved. So Noctic. We need to shifty this again. So we're going square. I'm just going to call it square. Little circle. Sorry, big little circle at the bottom. Big circle here. So we're looking for something with the spirally. That spiral pattern. That gives nothing. Okay, that doesn't have an etheric field. That doesn't have Noctic. I'm going to guess you're not going to be one. You don't give a field either. You give a Noctic field. Okay. You do not give a Noctic field. You give a Noctic field. As do you. Okay. So we have 3 here. Which one of these could be an Ambra? shove that book back up there. Mental fog whether the sort of work requiring 7 hours to have any effect. So could we have a look at the thingy Noctic? And Noctic. So wood. Hold on, no. It's not what I wanted. I don't know why you're doing that to me. Why are you doing that to me, game? Deep vessel. Okay. That seemed to be linked to the Holgan Grim. Same kind of symbol. Holgan Grim. So I don't think you're tied to that. I don't think you're an Ambra. So you can go back up there in the naughty section. I'm very sorry, we're taking a long time to do this, so we need the symbols. So it's either these two, because they're the only two that will have that give off a Noctic thing. Confusion. Wait, that's the thing for confusion. It might be that, you know. We have that symbol. Paralysis. So that's a paralysis symbol. That is a thingy symbol. These are evil. These are not very nice. So shove that there for now. So Ambra. Oh no. I'm called mental fog, withering of intellect and thought. Slow to work. So I'm going to say confusion. I don't think it's that, because that is a different symbol entirely. Can I shut that door now? Can we shut that again? No. Okay. I'm sorry. Again, lady, I'm sorry. I'm taking a long time. I'm going to guess that it's this. Okay. That took a long time. Finding the ethereal key though was fun. I didn't even realise I had that. The item has a symbol confusion right across its face, which matches the description of causing mental fog. It produces a Noctic field when viewed in the Thormic lens. That's cool. I like the Thormic lens thing. And we're after a lit. Is that a lit or a pit? Is that an L or a P? 3 different elements that make up a pit. It is a P. Allegedly represent the earth, the sun, and death or darkness. The Dradic, the Dionic, and the Noctic. These energies balance in such a way that the objects do not produce a recognizable Thormic field. They can be directed to emit powerful vibrations capable of cracking solid rock. Okay, so we might have one of those already. We might have something like that. Never mind, I was going to say maybe it's that. Okay, so Ambra. And you are in the naughty section. Ambra. Because I don't think any good can come from using this thing. You can go back up there. That's a compass that's pointing to that. Okay. It's pointing... Okay, that's pointing to certain things, so I wonder if that's got a a field to it. If that detects a certain type of field. Okay. Let's continue. Let's shut that down. Let's put that back up there. We're getting well involved in this now. We'll have a whole load of stuff. You. I know you from somewhere. Don't remember why, but this shop was important somehow. I'm sorry. I know I'm not making much sense. Wait, this is the girl. I haven't been myself. I'll leave you be. This is the girl that stole Jupiter. We whipped memories out of her and we left her in a little bit of a mental breakdown state. So I wonder if she's okay now. She doesn't have. I think we may have taken the memories of. Hold on. That was she. She was not best pleased. Oh, sorry, I'm scared you there. They found some poor soul washed up on the lake shore. An older lady, by the sounds of it. Drowned. But that's not the worst of it. Please say it's not Vera. Her eyes were all black, just like those others. I'm not taking any chances with the water around here. Take a bones guard. Okay, I don't know if I have a bones guard, but we'll find out. I shall find out for you. I'm wondering if by the way, Lakeshore. Did she go? Is this lady that died? Is she the one who we just gave the underwater thing to? Because she found a shipwreck in the lake. Is that the same person? I'm going to be if that's the same person, I'm going to be a little bit upset. Sorry, Bones Guard. King Cedric the Meek. So we have circular patterns, fleur-de-lis things. Small item known as Bones Guard can be placed in any liquid to render it safe to drink. King Cedric the Meek, as well as known to be terrified of being poisoned and so always drank from the same goblet, and always placed a Bones Guard inside. He was stabbed to death in 1203. These objects bear the mark of the antidote. Antidote, okay, mark of antidote. So we had something, didn't we? Mark of the antidote. I don't think it's going to be that. That was that's in a restricted section. So symbols. Antidote. Do we have one for antidote? It'd be way too easy to find one for actual antidote. Rebirth. Blessing, spirituality, triple goddess, which is not. Tallow, urine, verdigris, ashes, fire, imbuements, death. Not that. Okay. Hypnose, fortune. It could be fortune, confusion. Those symbols. I've seen one of the spirally ones, haven't I? Rebirth. I don't think the star. Obviously, they're not as spirally as that. Spirituality is basically they go the opposite direction, don't they? Yeah, so that goes left, that goes right. I'm just looking at that, the symbols on there. Although it goes into the goblet, so I'm not entirely sure. King Cedric. Okay, so he just leads back to. Mark of the antidote. I don't. Is there a thing for antidote? There isn't, and we didn't find one for antidote, did we? Antimony? I don't know what antimony is. Unless antidote is the opposite of that. Look, if that's poison, that cross at the top and the thing at the bottom, maybe that. Should we guess Bones Guard? Should we guess that? Alright, correct. That wasn't a weird leap of logic there. Because I didn't even see that line, to be fair. I'm just reading that there. Because if the plus at the is at the top and that, this thingy, the giant diamond thing is... if it's upside down, it means that's the opposite. Alright. There was logic there. The symbol resembles a symbol for poison, rendered upside down with a line under it. It can be inferred that this is the mark of the antidote. I mean, it can be inferred. Thank you very... Oh, I'm afraid I can't pay you, but I can offer a trade if you'll accept it. Yeah. And we have a weird hand with slashes on it. Okay. Oh, end of day. Alright. So let's put you there for a second. Let's shut that book up. Let's just shove you up there. We're just going to tidy up real quick. You're alright. You are a Bones Guard. And then you can go up into the stone section. You can go back. You can just go sneaking right into there. My dude. Jupiter, my guy. Right, so do we want to have a look at this? Nothing to remark, scent or sound. Chills my blood to hold it. Okay. Crisscrossed grooves. So it looks like it's been slashed. It's cold to the touch. It's made out of stone, wood, and gold. I can safely say I don't know what you are. And then real quick, let's just have that there. Put you up because I feel the need to tidy up after each shift. End of day. We'll try another day. That took a long time. That took longer than I was expecting it to. I'm going to try and squeeze in a second day. Because we normally do 2 days per episode. The rider was lucky. He made it to the back barrow and found refuge there and was nursed back to health. He would later discover his left eye was permanently blackened like his partner's eyes had been. Okay. Let's find our artifact. Sun. Sun and moon. To my left the day, to my right the night. Okay. To my left the day, to my right the night. So light on the left, dark on the right. It's no longer storming. Just, again, let's give him a quick little stroke because he's a good boy. And okay, so let's have a look at this. To my left the day, to my right the night. What could that be? I mean, it could be... Oh, okay, hold on. Have I just accidentally solved that back? To my left the day, to my right the night. I was wondering if that left is daytime, sun, right is moon, night. Alright. I'll take it. It was a guess. It was a guess to check the catacombs first. Because I didn't know whether it was going to be the mansion. Or the castle, sorry. I keep on calling it mansion, the castle. I found the row of 3 tombs in the upper levels of the catacombs. The cool darkness is strangely calming at times down here, and I sit for a while in quiet contemplation. When I rouse from my thoughts, I look down at my feet and find an item there. Had it been there all along? I never noticed it when I sat down. Okay. And we got a weird... It doesn't look like a happy face. It makes a ringy sound when we shake it. Also, we need to check out that symbol. It's made of gold. Wood, oak if you're not mistaken. It has gold rings. Hard but smooth. Feels a little warmer than I would expect. So the rings thingy. Scent and smell. Makes a soft tinkling. Makes a soft tinkling sound when it moves. Well, I mean, I'm moving. It's not moving. And nothing to remark on there. So let's have a look at the symbol. I'm sure I've seen that one before. 2 triangles. I'm going into thingy territory here. Okay, have I passed that? Might have actually passed that already. Not protection. Or deception. Oh, okay. So that's got deception. That's deceptively smart. Where am I going to put this? I mean, hold on. I can put that there for now. Let's move this across into here, and then this across into here because we've got these already. I can move that candle out of the way and can shove you in there. Or in there. Well, it's made it. No, I'm just going to leave it there. Stop it. I'm getting too pedantic about this thing. Right. So we'll have the card. I can put that back. We still need to do something with this. But we're missing part of the note. Now, I don't know if we can just guess. I don't know if maybe we can guess. Oh, postman. Hello, David. I've been hearing a worrying rumour about Verona Green. I'm a little bit worried about her now. The sink she drowned in the lake. Please, don't. Don't take Verona from us. I was hoping that they were going to do a 3rd game where we are Verona in her kind of gaff and hunting beasts or something like that. That would be a cool 3rd game. No idea what you would call it. I really hope she's alright. I genuinely hope she's fine. According to family legend, an ancestor of mine hid an item of thaumic significance in his burial chamber. It has never been found, but not for lack of trying. I was tempted to search for it myself until I learned that it was in the catacombs in a place known as the Hall of Shields. Perhaps it's better to leave it to those who knows what they're doing. Regards, MBM. Okay, Hall of Shields. Can we get there? Can we find out what the Hall of Shields is? Well, the Hall of Shields, but I think that's... Yeah, we can't get in here yet. I mean, we can try a artifact. Dim on the inhaler vapors produced by a spirit called a wandering shroud. Can we... Do I have what we need? Spirit Vault. Spirit Vault, also known as a featured chamber, is receptacles used to store a wandering shroud. The interior is lined with a paste made of... Okay, so this holds a wandering shroud. I'm sure this is the one that we're looking. Because feathers, it has a sulfur and it smells like egg. Not considered dangerous, and shrouds tend to be benign, but on occasion do not take kindly being restrained. Faint vibration of the receptacle can be felt when the shroud is held within. Smell like rotten egg. Cool and smooth. There's no vibration. Can I try that? Okay. We don't have one in there. Although we've set the wheels in motion. Try to be the vapors from the wandering shroud, but to my horror I realise the spirit vault is empty. My vision starts to blur as the cloying air of the depths fills my lungs and I stagger away in a daze. When at last I reach the surface, I take deep breaths of the fresh air, but my lungs ache for some time after. I need to be more careful. I've written to Barton Potter. He will know where to find a wandering shroud. Okay. So at least we've worked out what that is. That is a spirit vault. And you're green, you're alright. Spirit Vault. Itchy eye. So we don't have a spirit in it, but we know we have a... We have one, so then you can go back up there. Okay, so we can't get... We don't have access to this place right now until we get this thing. Shove you in there because we don't need you. Next customer. You are not looking healthy. I've done something quite stupid. I went exploring Heathwood and came across a grave. It was overgrown with dark brambles, so I started to clear them to get a better look at the inscription. You're cursed. You look very much cursed. I wasn't as careful as I should have been. Thorns were thick and menacing, and I scratched my arm on one of them. I have not felt well since. Please help me. Yeah, we need to sort you out. So you, I believe, might be cursed. And... So what would you think of that? Burning blood. Somebody has the sensation of burning from the inside out. It's ready to have. I don't think that's that. Okay, I'm not entirely sure if this is a curse. Affects the mouth and tongue so that speech becomes impossible. She can speak quite well. Telltale blue tint to the eyes. Waking hallucinations. I don't think she has the Sapphire's curse. Noctic sight. Increasing, she's not having nightmares. Poison of the mind. Morgan's insanity is a no. Oh, okay, black heart. The heart of the sufferer feels constricted as though it's clamped in a vice. The skin is pale and cold to the touch and veins stand out darkly on the body. Eventually death will occur. Okay, so you... Possibly black heart. Let's have a look in here. Let's have a butcher's for B. Burning... No, black heart. Lamb's siphon. Okay. Use to reverse the effects of the Black Heart curse. A skilled hand required to perform the procedure, drawing the curse from the body over the course of several hours. The instrument is made using the dried seed pod of a sheep snap plant. Well, well, well. Aren't we lucky? Because I think this might be what we're after. It is. Ha! A lamb siphon. The spherical part of the item clearly resembles a seed pod of the sheep snap plant. I mean, yes. It's also the only plant that I've got. There is that. A truth conduit. These items are used by tricksters and swindlers to distort and deceive. They do not warrant the designation of dark article that some want to apply to them, but they can be and have been used maliciously. That's definition of the blue ones we've got. The general sound they produce anchors the mind as a spell is Wait, is that it? Wait. Did we just find that? Well, Lamb's Siphon. Yeah, you're that one. Oh, we'll get the game. Lamb's Siphon. Well, you are happy just being right there. And I think you might be what we just picked up. We got given that thing, and I can't remember what it is called. Truth conduit. Yeah. Tricksters and swindlers distort and deceive. They do not warrant the designation of dark article that some want to apply, but they have been used maliciously. Gentle sound they produce anchors the mind as a spell is woven, combining symbology with deeper, more primitive power. That's a nice, gentle sound. And that symbol, we already looked at that symbol, didn't we? That was deception. You know, I do think we found this out automatically. Should we put a temporary thing on it? We picked... come on, wait, what colour did we pick for that? Was it white, wasn't it? Truth conduit. I'm going to guess that being the truth conduit. And put that up there. I'm going to guess. Hold on. Just in case. I'm going to put a question mark. Conduit? Question mark? Is that... Because we'll have that a guess at that. Right, next. Ooh. Thaddeus White. You don't know me, but it's time I introduce myself. I'm the curator of the Museum of History here in Undermere. Okay. Eli and I have a complicated relationship, don't all siblings? Oh, you're my boss's brother. I don't tend to come by the shop much anymore, but I heard he'd left town for a few days. I wanted to bring him this, but I know he'd only turn me away without even looking at it. I really hope Verona's alright. Thank you. Okay. It looks interesting. Thank you, good sir. Let's have a quick poke at it. Takes great effort to tear my eyes away. So it's definitely something hard. Ooh, okay. Gold, wood, and a green gemstone. So nature orientated. There we go. Look at that. This is a Guardian Siren. Although these are similar in form to Thor McNeil's, Guardian Siren serves a very different purpose. To create a strong compulsion like a siren's call that can be used to divert attention. That we're gonna mark that one as well. White. Guardian Siren? Question mark? I like the fact that we found that quite thingy, and that's a hanging section. If ever there was one. Next. Simone Green. Oh. Verona. Jupiter, thank goodness you're safe. I was worried about you. I hope my mother is okay too. I've lost count of the amount of gossip I've heard about her misdeeds over the years. Yeah, I hope your mother's alright as well. Truth is, when she gets stuck into a mystery, she's been known to disappear for days at a time. In the meantime, I believe I found another clue in the journal. Thank you. I really hope it wasn't her in the lake. I think it might have been the other lady, the one who was looking for the shipwreck, who found the shipwreck and we gave her the artifact to breathe underwater because she was going to the lake. I'm hoping that it's going to sound really bad. I'm hoping that it's her and not Verona, because I really like Verona. She's a cool character. I don't want anyone to die. I will say that. I don't want anyone to die. But if I had to choose, I would rather it be someone other than Verona. The text directly before this is largely ineligible, but I was able to make out a reference to a vault of some kind. Okay, are you tied to... I think you're tied to this. You don't connect, I don't think. 3 resonant objects, lightest first, heaviest last. Resonant objects. Okay, I'm just going to close that book. I'll leave you right there for now. Resonant objects, lightest first, heaviest last. I wonder if it's to do with this. Okay, we're going to leave that for now. Francesca's back. Hello, Francesca. Welcome back. I got a fright when they brought the body of that poor drowned woman to me with those lifeless black eyes. Tell me it's not... I thought for sure it was Verona at first. She does look like her, but we're quite certain it's a lady from Hawkshead who went missing a few days ago. I would like Verona to come in next, to put my mind at ease. There's one thing I can't get out of my head though. Why would she try and swim across the lake? And in the meantime, Verona is still missing. I don't like to use thaumic needles as a rule, but the circumstances are beyond the rule book. Okay. We need answers. Yeah, I can give you a potential thaumic needle. I mean, could that be it? Right, so let's put up thaumic. Nope, went too far. Thaumic needle. Right. Okay, this is the one that weight of these tall items decreases when heated. So it's a tall item. Thaumic needles are controversial items that are rarely used. They reach into the mind of the recently deceased to give an impression of their thoughts before they died. So we're looking for a tall artifact. I mean, do I have a tall artifact? The weight of these tall items decreases when heated. So mind. So that's something to do with the mind. So symbol. Are we looking for mind? Yeah, not that one. Not that way. Elements. Mundane elements. Planetary metals. Seasons. Weather. Wicker. Okay, what would mind be? Foresight? I don't think so. Calm, fortune, hypnosis. Truth. Strength. Okay, so no symbol for mind. The weight of these tall decreases when heated. Okay, can we just... or do we do an experiment? I mean, it could be that. Let's put up the... put up that. So let's go that. Pull the weight to... Lighter than 2. Decrease. It says it decreases when heated, doesn't it? I don't know how we're going to heat this. Candle. Oh. Oh. Look at that. Look at that. Smart. Big brain. I'm going to guess that it's that then. I'm just going to guess that that's a thermic needle. There we go. It's a tall item. I mean, it was tall. That's the only reason I picked that one. Using my weighing scales and candle, I can confirm that its weight does indeed reduce when heated. Thank you very much. A loam. Sometimes called the Hand of Jupiter or Fire Palm, a loam is an item with enticing power. They can reverse the signs of aging, but anyone who has played that game knows that it can only last so long before time catches up. And when it does, it often hits harder. Well, I get the feeling that is a nasty artifact. That is not going to be good. So we need to put that there. And we're going to put you in the... It's not evil. I just realised I've just thermic needle. So I'm just going to move that because I just whacked the bottom of that microphone. Right, so I'm going to put you in the restricted section because you are controversial. You're not exactly evil, but you're not used for any good purposes. Controversial. It's for controversial items. Let's just think that there. Put that back there because we've got another little thing. Hello, Audrey. Welcome back. The people are afraid, and they are right to be, but it's too late for them. She's a cultist, isn't she? They're of no use to us, but you might be. Prove yourself, and perhaps Holgar will deem you worth saving. Acquire an object to steady my restless congregation and remind them why I'm the one to lead us through this turbulent time. I'm wondering if it's in the restricted section. They respect strength and power above all else. A Morgan's Folly or a Fortinance. Do I have either of those? Morgan's Folly or Fortinance? I mean, that is tied to Holgan. I'm sure of it. And I don't think I have a Fortinance. No, I don't. Okay. So let's have a bit of a butcher's. Which one's the... I don't know if I want to mess with you. Oh. Curator. Thaddeus White. Oh, actually, hold on. He could be... We could go work for him in a third game. Museum of History. Although that would be a little bit of a sidestep because obviously it's a different kind of set of artifacts. Is she good or bad? Priest. What does the warrior god Holgar not easy to combat and make up for their low numbers with zeal and grandiosity? Oh, excuse me. She has a, we have obviously history with her. Hello. I mean, I didn't. How do I get rid of this? Oh, there we go. I didn't even know how I didn't even know how to magnifying glass. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Fortinance. Fortinance can enhance physical strength or restore strength that has been sapped, whether by exertion or by hex. They are made of stone or iron and usually take the form of a small totem. Possibly that. I think I'm saying Morgan's Folly. What's the other one? Is there a good one or a bad one? A folly symbol can be revealed to induce a trance-like state in anyone who casts their eye upon it, making them open to suggestibility. Precautions should be taken against unwittingly looking upon the hidden symbol for too long. Okay. Suggestibility. That's just going to bring us back to Morgan's Folly. Folly's symbol can be revealed to induce a trance-like state in anyone who casts their eye upon it. Now, my question is, are we going to use this on her? Are we going to use this on her? I'm going to... Fortunance. Okay. I don't know whether I did right there. Iron bears similar strength and made of stone. Okay. Don't know if that's going to be the better option. I mean, her individual strength, yeah. No, I think I made the right choice there. By accident, I think I made the right choice. Tormund's Bane, I'll explain in a second. These can be rolled along the tongue to cure Tormund's paralysis, or worn about the neck to protect against a curse. Like most items that ward against curses, they emit a diurnic field pattern. Okay, diurnic, okay. We can probably find that out. And that's the end of the day. Okay. So, let's pull you down right now before I forget. You were... the Fortinance. You weren't yet, yes. So yeah, I think I made the right choice, because Morgan's Folly, if I gave her Morgan's Folly, she's going to corrupt other people into making... She's going to affect other people into making her leader, like, thinking it. Like, so open to suggestibility. That's going to be bad. That's going to be worse than just giving her this, the Fortinance, to make herself stronger. She's only harming herself. She's not harming other people. That's why it's accidentally... Because I just tried that just for the sake of trying it, and I realised it was right. So, I think we accidentally got that right. Although there's no right or wrong answer. Fortinance. And you were all right. Ants, isn't it? E-N-C-E. Fortinance. And you were okay, weren't you? Enhance physical strength or restore strength has been set by... Okay. So you can go back up here. And you can go into that section right there. Although actually you can go into there. Into there. And then you can go into there. That sounds legit. Right, okay. So we have this to check out before we head off for the day. We also have these two to have a look at, which I don't think... It just mentions resonant. All of these give a resonant thing. It doesn't tell me whether it's any specific resonance or not. I don't know. Let's put that up there because we won't need that right now. I'm just gonna put that there. I think it looks nicer there. I don't think we're gonna get that many more books. Right, according to family legend, ancestral man hid an item Thormund significance in burial chamber, never been found, but not for like a trying. The Hall of Shields. Oh, we tried that, didn't we? We couldn't get in there because it's further down. We need the spirit thing. Okay, so we are actually done for the day. We're done for the day. So Let's go Big Me real quick. Actually, let's not go Big Me real quick. We're going to go to the next day. We're going to get our card and we're going to go from there. Okay. Small me. End of day. I was jumping ahead. I forgot we always go into the next day to have a look at this card. The rider's partner was less fortunate. They found his frozen body a week later. We've got an odd number of days left now. So what might you be? You're a face. Okay. I am marked by Jupiter. Okay. Jupiter, hi. Can I give you that? Jupiter? My boy? Apparently not. Okay. Maybe you have to be awake. I don't know. Right. So let's put that there. Itchy ear. I'm marked by Jupiter. It's going to be too easy to just give it to the cat. Isn't it? It has to be. I wonder where it could be. I wonder where... Is that catacombs? Because Jupiter was like a god. He would have had statues and everything. Anyway. Right. Now we can go Big Me. Hi. So yeah. I'm really worried about Verona. I'm glad that it turns out she's not the woman from the lake. And that it's someone else. I feel guilty for thinking that. Because obviously another woman is dead. And I apologise for that, the fact that another woman is dead. And I don't want anyone else to die, basically. So I'm curious where Verona's going to be. I'm also trying to rack my brain about how they could do a third game, because I want them to do a third game, because I really enjoy both of the ones that they've put out so far. Genuinely, they could go artefacts, they could go museum, but that would be similar kind of artifact kind of thing. That would be cool though. It would be. Or like I said, we could go with follow Verona Green and do her kind of stuff. Though she travels around a lot, I don't know whether she would have like a shop or like a hunting kind of thing. Maybe weapons, strange weapons or something like that. Could be. Maybe she goes around and collects weapons that can kill monsters and solve curses and stuff. That would be kind of cool. Either way, I just want more. I just want more from these developers. I really like them. So, like I said, we're going to have I think it's 5 days left. So if we do 2 episodes in the next one, we're going to have 3. One of these either the next episode or the episode after, we're going to have a longer episode and have 3 days in it rather than just 2. Unless we want to do 2 2s and then a 1 by itself with the ending. I don't know how I'm going to play it. We're just going to roll with it. We're going to play it by ear. I'm going to see how far we'll go. We also have a lot of artifacts that we haven't looked at. Could well be like the last game. I'm just starting to ramble a little bit. At the end of the last game, we finished the story and then we had a wrap-up episode where we wrapped up and we identified all of the rest of the plants. Maybe that's what we can do. If I do another 2 episodes of 2 days each, and then the last episode have the last day and the wrap up in the same episode. That might be a plan. We might go with that. We might go for that. Also, sorry, before I forget, let's just shut that drawer. So, like I said, we're going to leave that here for this week. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, feel free to come hang out, come check out some other stuff that we have going on. We would love to have you here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all support. It is most appreciated. If you want to go above and beyond on support, you can opt into the membership stuff. You can grab your tier 1, you get your name up on the wall. I'm struggling. I've got a real tickle in the back of my throat. I'm going to try and get through this without coughing. I don't know if I'm going to succeed though. If you grab a tier 2, you can get your name up on the wall as well. And you get early access to the videos. Should you be interested in that, great. If not, don't worry about it. As I always say, memberships are always optional, never mandatory. Also, please remember to be a light in the dark for someone, because you never know when a single act or word of kindness can change someone's day or life for the better, or in ways that you may never understand or never even know about. Remember to be a punk rocker. And I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and you won't know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And as always, just see you on the flip side. Bye bye.